What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Avengers 4 video. So if you're new to the channel, please do consider leaving a like and a subscribe down below if you do enjoy the video. So Avengers 4 is not that far away. It's really pretty much just less than a year, to be honest, until we get Avengers 4. But we've got a long run without a Marvel movie right through to Captain Marvel. However, there's been a lot of questions and queries as to where did everyone go when they disappeared. Now, the traditional thought or school of thought is that they died, considering that, well, they turned into dust. So if they turned into dust, that really does mean that they actually died, doesn't it? Well, on the surface, yes, that is actually what it looks like. But let's not forget that a lot of these movies do actually, or at least a lot of these characters that were taken, well, they all have sequels. We know there will be a version of a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 film if they sort out the whole James Gunn thing, especially with Dave Bautista hating on the fact that his brother-in-arms, well, he has been fired. And also, we've got Spider-Man Far From Home that's filming right now. Doctor Strange 2 is very soon going to come as well, because we're getting an unannounced movie for 2019. And as well as that, Black Panther will be coming to us very soon as well. So they're definitely not dead. That's what I want to just throw that out there and say, that they're definitely not dead, all of these people, because dead in kind of means that, well, you're gone forever, that's it, there's no coming back, you're completely dead. But let's not forget that, well, the Soul Stone is a sentient thing, and it has its own thing called Soul World. And, well, to actually wield the Soul Stone, you have to make a sacrifice. I expect that it's sort of like a bargaining. It hungers for power, and it's fueled by the souls of other people. So this is why poor old Thanos actually had to kill his adopted daughter Gamora, which meant that he could actually control this power. Now that'll be key later when I discuss this a bit more. Now, what's happening here is the fact that, well, they are all in this soul world. We saw that at the end of the movie with Gamora. She was talking to her father and asked him what did it cost, and he said, well, everything. Yes, everything, because he lost the one thing that he'd ever loved, and that was Gamora. Now, let's put this into perspective here, because if that soul is still alive, well, this happened right after the snapping. That soul is still there. Gamora is still technically alive, although it's a bit iffy because her physical form died. Whereas everyone else just turned to dust. They weren't actually, killed. They just started to feel not so good. So, considering the fact that half of the universe have now turned to dust, they have been swallowed up by the Soul Stone there as well. Well, what is actually going on in that Soul Stone? Now, we know that there are a lot of different actual, I'd say, universes out there. We saw the quantum realm, and when we saw Hank Pym go into the quantum realm and start to sort of spend a bit too much time in there, he was wandering around, and, well, he started to dream or kind of imagine his old house there in San Francisco. So what I'm thinking here is, while it's not going to be the Soul World that we saw in the comics, where we had Adam Warlock and Gamora and Pip the Troll all going around and it being its own sort of, I would say, ecosystem, I think that this is some sort of Matrix-style world where you live out your fantasies and things like that. Now, this could possibly be where we will be getting these pictures of Iron Man and everyone else in their old costumes. Now, that is a bit iffy there, to be honest. That's where I'm not going to commit to that part of the theory, just for the sheer fact that we've seen Tony Stark dressed up as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, one of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, actually leading Loki towards where he was going to go with Thor at the end of the movie in Avengers. So I'm definitely thinking that they're going to go back in time and capture certain people who will be able to assist them. But each one of these souls are not actually dead. So what I think they're going to do is they're going to work out a way to get the Avengers out of the Soul Stone so they can help them defeat Thanos and kind of try and undo what they did. But I expect that a few of these people will actually really sacrifice themselves, because a sacrifice will need to be made to bring everyone back. And well, I expect that the original Avengers will die to bring back everyone else, leading towards the fact that, and maybe the reason why we haven't had the mentioned Iron Man 4, another Captain America film, another Thor film as well. We haven't had any of that mentioned whatsoever. The only things we've had mentioned are the new characters, the de facto kind of, for lack of a better term, the new Avengers. So that's what I'm just thinking, how they're going to come back and where they actually are at the moment. However, that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.